Once again, if you're with us at the top of the hour, the advisory came out minutes before the 11 o'clock hour. But the big headline here is we're now under a hurricane watch from Fernandina Beach all the way down towards Volusia. Hurricane warnings are in effect all the way around the entire state till we get all the way back out there towards Clearwater, where a hurricane watch is now in effect, basically out towards Panama City. So once again, this powerful, massive storm, you saw the comparison, Andrew? Oh my goodness. That's what we're dealing with here, and that's the reason why you need to take this very seriously. It's a no-brainer. We're going to be impacted. The question, of course, is what's the final track, to what extent the intensity of the storm will be, and to what extent we'll see that extend out towards us. Now, these are the two forecast models, and I've updated this because I wanted to see what the forecast from the Hurricane Center did, and you can see they're still totally with it, going right towards Key West, which is right there, passing right near Key West. There's Fort Myers, but it is literally from the Keys to Naples, Florida, to Fort Myers, to Tampa. This whole region here will be with winds of over 125, 30 miles an hour, and it will be a devastating hit because of the fact that this storm track will be so close to the coast that the warm waters of the Gulf will feed right back into the storm. So on the east side, mainly west of Orlando, we'll also see some very intense weather. As you can see, by the time we get to Monday morning at 6 a.m., I think it'll be down to a 3, maybe a 2. But that still means winds over 100 miles an hour climbing up I-75. So West Track, everybody's going, West Track. What? No, not good, because now the storm is very close to the Gulf of Mexico, tracking the length of the state along the West Coast. Another 6 to 8 million people will be directly impacted, just like it would have been on the East Coast. This time, it's the West Coast. And for Jacksonville, the east side of the storm, this side of the storm is going to be funneling all that moisture and severe weather towards us. So even though I had earlier said high storm surge would be less than that of Matthew, I'm going to reconsider it, seeing what the latest models have to suggest on it. My gut is saying we will see at least what we saw with Matthew, which means flooding could go all the way out there towards 3rd Street in Jacks Beach. All right, heavy beach erosion likely, and it's a no-brainer as well. Widespread coastal power outages. But it's the inland locations that if you live back along I-75, and this could go as far west as Tallahassee, and I don't think you can hear me from there, but I got to say, if you got friends out that way, they need to take this one very seriously, because the potential here is that really we could see winds along I-75 could be up around 80 to 95 miles an hour. Widespread tree loss here, widespread impacts in terms of power outages. And again, we'll look at the various forecast models. This one will update here at midnight. I will do a live Facebook to illustrate what we could see as we get the latest information. These are wind gusts. 5 a.m., look at the gusts along the beaches. The storm, you can see the circulation right there near Gainesville. Note the winds in Gainesville are actually lower. You know why? Because the eye of the hurricane goes right near Gainesville, and Gainesville could have those winds around 100 miles an hour. Lake City, there's the eye just to your west. This would be in the afternoon on Monday. And if you're saying the timing seems a little weird here, you're right. This model is slower than the other models. And note what we have here is that strong wind right along Jacksonville, and we could have winds in Jacksonville 50 miles an hour or greater last for hours and hours. Can I ask my producer for some extra time? Somebody talk to me. This is the Metro Jacks. And again, there's Clay County, Middleburg, Keystone, West Decoy. You're considered to be Metro Jacks. I have not updated this because I need to see what the Hurricane Center's latest model is suggesting, but at least this for winds. And in terms of damage, power outages will be for at least about a week. But I think the worst of it will be in the inland locations. There's Gainesville, Stark, McClenny, Lake City, Lake Butler, all the way back out there along 301, all the way northward, way across Homerville, Argyle, all the way out towards Valdosta, likely to see a severe hurricane near them, weakening down to a 1 as it approaches the Georgia line. But power could be out for weeks in some of these locations. I did up the wind speeds here. They'll likely see winds up to around 100 miles an hour. This is assuming now the current new track that just came out from the Hurricane Center, which was, again, another 10 miles to the west from the early one, does allow for Irma to remain powered up as she goes northward right along the west coast, and it will be a devastating blow along that coast, and also allowing for the severe weather to continue to be very much concentrated near the eye and along the coast, including Georgia. So if you live up in Georgia, you can see the wind still gusting up to 70 miles an hour there. There will be a higher than normal tide, and I think a higher than Matthew tide, I should say. I think it'll be 2 to 3 feet, and that's subject to change as well. In the immediate Florida counties, I don't see a lot of changes at this point because of that track is a little bit further to the west, but powered up Irma, because of the track coming up the coast, would be equally as bad. By the way, already starting to see those bands of rain coming on shore. That's happening down to the south. As I just quickly show you the next 7 days, the takeaway here is don't take your eyes off of Irma, but don't panic. We still have many things that could go and help reduce the situations, the threat of the situation. And of course, we'll keep following on that. We'll have more early tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. And like I said, I'll be on Facebook throughout the night.